Hi guys, welcome to today's video. If you're new here, my name's Heather and today I can't quite believe this, but I was sent the brand new Huda Beauty Pretty Grunge eyeshadow palette. This is amazing. It launches worldwide today, which is Wednesday the 1st of November when I'm posting this video. Just look at how beautiful just the packaging itself is. I mean, this is definitely a super luxurious makeup product, and the price point does reflect that. I will be sure to link this palette in the description box for you. But yeah, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. I'm going to show you some close-ups of the shades, some swatches, and then I thought we could just play around with it a little bit as well. Today I have got quite a, as the name would suggest, quite a grungy, kind of undone, dark smoky look, and I'm loving it. Before we go any further, I will just let you know what the brand says about the palette. So Pretty Grunge is a way of life, the time to rise up, rebel and redefine beauty standards. The modern smoky palette is packed with wearable matte shades in nudes, browns and eggplants, contrasted against decadent sparkly blacks and silvers, multi-chromatic foils and a grungy black eye gloss for an added edge. I would definitely agree with how they've described these tones. Definitely on the cool side, so wearable, very flattering. For anyone that doesn't know, I am 41 years old, so I do have very hooded eyelids and I do have some fine lines, as you would expect to have at my age. And personally, I am finding the Pretty Grunge palette very flattering, super wearable, and yeah, very easy to use as well. This is what the outer packaging looked like. So it's got the Pretty Grunge written on it, Huda Beauty, and then this like paint splattered pattern, I guess. And then this is the palette itself. So the words Pretty Grunge are like a lovely mirrored effect. And then you've got Huda Beauty, and then the back is very plain, and this is what I just read out to you from the brand. So let's open it up. I would say it feels quite lightweight actually. So good if you are a makeup artist and you want this for your kit. So I don't want to dazzle you, but you've got Huda Beauty there. I think that is actually etched into the mirror. And then here are the shades themselves. So today, for what I'm wearing at the moment, I actually started off with Grunge, which is actually a gloss, and a little goes a very long way. And then I used Freedom, which I know it doesn't look like much in the palette, but it's such a beautiful shade. I actually wore this, I forgot to film it, but I wore Freedom all over my lids. And it's like that really pretty, I would describe it as your lids but better. So it's like a mauve toned, it's just so beautiful. So this is a matte. We've got Fearless, which is a matte. Beauty Chaos, I used a little of that today in my crease. Brave is gorgeous. And then you've got this Fearless, which is what I used in my outer corner. And again, everything is so richly pigmented. What I love is, I mean, you've got these browns here, but again, they're very cool toned. I'd say the only warm tone is this Liberty. That one. Things that I've noticed with this palette already, I've experienced very little fallout. So I've been able to buff the shadows. I've been using a combination of pretty much all of them. And like I say, hardly any fallout. They last incredibly well, and yeah, they really are beautiful. Strong AF, that is stunning. So I will show you all of the swatches, and yeah, let's just get to that. Just before I do that, I just want to show you this one, which is the Grunge. I mean, I only just tapped my finger in it, and look, that is how pigmented it is. It's so cool. You could use this to kind of like smoke out the lower lash line. You could put just a tiny bit in the outer corner, or you could do what I did today and just kind of use it as your base. But yeah, what a unique and really cool addition to an eyeshadow palette. I tell you, that Grunge gloss has definitely got some staying power. I really had to go in with my micellar water to get that off. So now I'm just going to swatch on my arm for you. I haven't got anything on my arm other than my body lotion that I applied about 3 hours ago. So I think I'm just going to start off on this side and work my way across. So if we start off with Liberty, which is that lovely kind of warmish tone. So that is Liberty. I would describe them as buttery. I mean, they just blend out like a dream. This is definitely a palette where you could go in with some of these shades with your fingertips. And actually the foiled shades, I definitely think you do get a better look doing it that way. Okay, so now we've got Rise Up. I think it's so unusual for matte shades just to like blend out so easily and evenly. Amazing. Just pretty much the shade of my skin. I love shadows like that though. Oh my God, look at that. Wow, that's so pretty. How many positions can I put my arm in? This is Love, L-U-V, Anarchy. Now with this palette, it's obviously a huge nod to the 90s. Let me tell you, as someone who was a teenager in the 90s, we did not have makeup of this quality available for the average person. I know that MAC was around and brands like that, but it just wasn't how it is today. And what I would have given for a palette like this. Oh, look at those colours. That one, I know that I'm going to use it so much. Whoa, that is pretty. Look at that. Strong AF. Wow, look at that like glitter. This one's called Maverick. I know it's not the idea, but it makes me think of Top Gun. Oh, I brought you in a little bit closer. I'm just using this MAC. This is so old. It's one of my favourite makeup brushes. It's a 217 brush. I applied this shadow like hours ago. So I'm just smoothing it out a little bit. I'm now going to go in with Maverick, this one, with my fingertip. And let's see what that looks like. I love it. I love it. I always take any kind of shimmer up a little bit further than most people because my eyes are so hooded. If I just concentrate it on the lid, the minute I blink, it will end up here anyway. So I try to concentrate most of it here and then just kind of bring it up a little bit so it looks like it's supposed to be like that. If you haven't got hooded eyes, I would say you could probably just concentrate it on the lid. Yeah, that's definitely transformed the look. It definitely has brought more light to my eyes. Really nice. I would say a nice way of going from day to night, but what I was wearing was definitely a very smoky look. I think that's probably why they've called it Pretty Grunge, because it is super grungy with these tones, but then because you've got the sparkles as well, you can create a really pretty look. I mean, I do enjoy a smoky eye, but for me, I do prefer, I always want to look pretty, you know? I'm going to put a bit of Maverick on with my brush. That looks really nice as well. How stunning. So actually, that's a test, isn't it? I don't think I've got any fallout. Sorry, I got really up close then. We do have a little bit. Okay, so the sparkles has caused a tiny bit of fallout here, but actually I kind of like that. It's given me a benefit of a little bit of highlight as well. So this is the matte black of the palette. This is Renegade. Lovely. Nirvana. Another nice little 90s reference there. Wow, that's so nice. That's like an aubergine, like really dark. Oh, wow. Have you ever known anyone get so excited about eyeshadows? Oh, love it. Beauty Chaos. Haphazard. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Wow, look at that. It's like a duochrome. I'm definitely going to be featuring this palette on this channel a lot. I'm running out of arm here. And I've got long arms. I'm 5'11". This one is Freedom. Beauty Chaos. Fearless. And Grunge. So there we have it. That is the palette swatched on the back of my arm. I think what I'll do now, I'll just turn the light on so you can see what it looks like in artificial light. Wow, you can see how much the sparkles are really sparkling. I always like to mention as well that I wear contact lenses because I know that it can, particularly with sparkles, I don't want to get anything in my eyes. This palette has not irritated my eyes one bit. It feels super gentle. And I've also found the shadows easy to remove. I take 2 reusable cotton pads, soak them in micellar water, hold them over my eyes for about 30 seconds. Does a really good job at removing the makeup. So really, just to conclude, this is a first impressions. I've had this palette now for almost a week. You definitely need to like your cool tones. If you're someone that enjoys a smoky eye, I think that this is an absolute must-have. If you're someone that enjoys luxurious packaging, buttery eyeshadows that blend easily, that have good staying power, feel gentle on the eyes. Obviously, I'm only speaking for myself. I don't have super sensitive eyes, but I do wear contact lenses. Then I highly recommend this. You've also got the added benefit of you can really amp up the glam with the foiled shades. You can go over with a little bit of the sparkle. And then if you just wanted to keep it very neutral, you could do. You've got these lovely natural tones. So if it was someone that maybe just wears a natural look on a day-to-day basis, you could stick to these ones here. And then on the occasions when you really do want to go for a smokier look, or you know, you want to use a little bit more silver, a little bit more grey, or these kind of mauvey tones, this palette has got you covered. I will be back on Sunday with a new video, perhaps a vlog. If you don't already, please like and subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. Have a lovely day. Bye.